we need to have a conversation because there was a little emergency that happened in my world, and when somebody has an emergency in their life and they learn lessons, they should really pass them on. So I'm going to pass on the lesson that I learned. Stick with me. One of the lessons that I learned is I really can drive under pressure and stress, and that's perfect. But when I got to the location, the one thing I wish I would have had, you're gonna laugh, is this. Because for 12 hours I was in an emergency room, and this is the one thing I wish I would have had in the emergency room, and then later on in a emergency room, the waiting room, and in the actual inside in a bed in the hospital. This is the one thing I wish I would have had. And then this is the other thing, is a long cord, people. In my car, I always have a cord, so I just could take that, but I needed a USB port to plug in. So there's an extra one of these in my car all the time now. You have extra ones anyways. Throw an old one in your car so that you always have it with a USB cord and a USB adapter part, you know? Just throw these in your car. Trust me, if there's ever an emergency, you're going to be so grateful, and you're going to think, you know what? I'm really glad Tab told me that. Like, that is priceless, because it was priceless. Now there is one of these in each one of our cars. Now let me say this. The good thing was, after 12 hours in an emergency room, I'm going home. My husband is being admitted. I'm starving. Remember those little packets of food that I stuck in the back of the car? Because I hadn't eaten all day. At 10 o'clock at night, everything closes down pretty much. I don't want fast food. I went to the back of my car as I was loading up to go home, and I grabbed some of those packets of food, and you better bet those Pack Fresh Mylar bags that I stuck in the back of my car were absolutely a godsend to me, because I was starving and they were there. So never underestimate being prepared. You never know when you're going to need it. And for those that are asking, because I know there will be people that love us enough that are going to ask and care for us, he is fine. He will be fine. It was an emergency. We are okay. He is going to be okay. When we learn something in an emergency situation, we should pass it on and share it. This and this, and food in the back of your car, golden. You'll be golden. You can do anything if you have a way to communicate and food. Talk to you guys later. Now you know what I know. Now, time for me to edit those videos that you should have had 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been that long. Oh, and there's so much more coming. Like, amazing stuff.